I'll never forget the sound of her laughter, carefree and bright, coming from the room that wasn't hers to be in. It was 2 nights before Amina's wedding, and the house was bustling with joy. Amina, my childhood friend, was glowing with excitement, her smile lighting up the small compound we grew up in. She was about to marry Omar, the love of her life, and the whole village was preparing for the celebration. I was in charge of fetching drinks for the bridal party that evening, so I came back to the house earlier than expected. That's when I heard the laughter, a soft, teasing sound coming from Omar's room. I froze. It wasn't Amina's voice. Curiosity turned my feet into stones as I crept closer. I wish I could say I knocked on the door or turned around to leave. But I didn't. Something inside me told me I had to know, even though deep down, I already knew. The door was slightly open. Through the gap, I saw Omar and Halima, Amina's maid of honor, entangled in a way that left no doubt about what was happening. My heart dropped to my stomach. Halima was Amina's closest friend, practically her sister. They'd grown up together, shared secrets, and now, this. I backed away quietly, my hands trembling. I didn't know what to do. Should I confront them? Should I tell Amina? How could I break her heart when she was just days away from the happiest day of her life? The next morning, I avoided Halima and Omar. They acted as though nothing had happened. Halima was helping Amina with her jewelry, laughing and chatting as if she wasn't hiding a terrible secret. Omar was the same, smiling and greeting guests like the perfect groom. That evening, I pulled Halima aside. "How could you do this?" I whispered, my voice shaking. Her expression turned cold. "You didn't see anything," she said, her voice sharp and low. "This is Amina's dream wedding. Don't ruin it for her." I wanted to scream, to call her out, but her words stopped me. She was right, this was Amina's dream. But wasn't it already ruined? I couldn't sleep that night. My mind raced with questions. Would Amina forgive me if I told her? Would she blame me for waiting this long? By dawn, I made my decision. When Amina came to my room to get ready, her face was glowing with happiness. I couldn't bring myself to speak. I smiled and hugged her, praying silently that she'd find her happiness somehow, even if it wasn't with Omar. The wedding went on as planned, but my heart felt heavy the entire time. Halima stood beside Amina as her maid of honor, her smile wide and her secret buried deep. Omar said his vows with confidence, holding Amina's hands like he'd never let go. But secrets don't stay buried forever. A few months later, Amina found out, not from me, but from someone else. The betrayal shattered her. She left Omar and hasn't spoken to Halima since. I sometimes wonder if I did the right thing by staying silent. Would things have been different if I'd spoken up? I don't know. All I know is that betrayal like that leaves scars no amount of time can heal. To this day, whenever I hear laughter that sounds too carefree, it sends a shiver down my spine. It reminds me of the sound coming from that room, the sound that changed everything.